Hi everyone, my name is Eva and I'm a fashion photographer based in Tokyo. Today I would like to show you what's in my camera bag. It's a massive camera bag. So first of all, I have stickers that I really love. I'm just gonna mention them real quick. This is from the first Supreme thing I ever bought in my life. This is from the Area 51 tethering cables that I usually use. I was so happy that they gave me one so I can actually slap it on here. This is from one of my favorite modeling agencies in Tokyo here, and this sticker is from my friend who actually does knitting, so thank you Nadia so much. It's very heavy and I don't carry it with me every day. That's very important. Nobody wants to work every single day. So let's get to it. So first things first here, I'm going to start on this right side because my bag is a little bit out of order, like me. First I got my RF 2470. It's massive, so it doesn't fit like this because of the padding here in the top. So I hold it horizontally. This is my favorite lens. I would sell my kidneys to have another one of these, or if something happened to this one, I would without hesitation jump after it. So that's the first one. So I have my media here. This is the case. This is a random case from one of the Japanese companies here. I have my SSD drives inside. I have my USB attachments in case I need these, but I have like two C-type cables that are necessary for the SSDs, and like my MacBook, which only currently has C-type ports. I have two of those just in case if something happens to the other. Next, I have here my gray card. There's a white, gray, and black small card which are attached to the exposure meter. This is the simple Sekonic one that I use mostly for measuring my film photography. Sometimes I use it for digital too, but very rarely. And these are all attached and connected and just like sitting in my bag because I don't want to have one without having the other. Next we have here is my first camera body, or sub camera body for video. It's a Canon R6 Mark II with the cage already attached on it. Has the plate already on it, so it's just ready for shooting whenever. I also sometimes feel too lazy to detach all of this stuff, so I just take pictures with it, with the cage on and all together. That's one. On to the next camera body. I have my main camera, which is the R5. This one usually always has a battery in it, and I used to use it with a battery grip, but I don't use the battery grip anymore and I sold it. So the camera is sitting here in the middle. Next to it we have my latest edition, which is the Fuji X-T30 Mark II. I don't even know why I have it. I usually carry it around when I'm working for like behind the scenes and everything. So it's always good to have it, but usually I would have it out of this bag and with me when I walk around the city. This middle space is usually saved for my Mamiya body. Lenses are in a separate bag because they don't fit in all of this mess. Okay, next one. We have another section for cards. So first let's start with the SD cards. This one's half empty because cards are being used at the moment for some projects, and I do not format those cards until I'm done with the project. So for now this is empty, and this I usually hold the micro SD cards in here. Also the micro SD card is being used in a microphone at the moment, so it's not present in the case. And then next case I have is for the CF Express cards, which is for mostly R5. I usually have three. One of them is being used at the moment. There's a random stray SD card in here. We're just gonna put that back. And I have my spare CF Express card reader, which is C-type support. I usually carry it around in case I have to take photos on my card and I have to quickly load them up in my computer into Capture One, so it's just all sitting here. We need a breather, right? Okay, let's see what we got next. It's this section here. This is my battery holder. It's a case from Amazon Basic. Has 4 batteries in there and the 5th one is in the R5, so I try to keep these charged. When I use them, they end up randomly thrown in the bag, so these are always the unused and fully charged ones. Next we have this pretty old case, which is just a bunch of random stuff. I have my tethering stopper here, another tethering stopper here, have my random screws and bolts in here. There's spare batteries for my flash remote control. There's spare batteries for Mamiya. Is that it? Yeah, so usually the stuff I'm like very prone to leave at home and forget. I just keep them in here because I would definitely forget to bring my spare Mamiya batteries. And also these bastards for Profoto remote control, you always forget those, so I just keep them in here. Better safe than sorry. Next one we have the last of my lenses. So the only EF lens I have at the moment is this 50. It's currently attached to the adapter. So I currently have no plans to buy RF 50mm because it's too expensive, so I just use this one for now because I have it. The best gear is the one you have with you. Agreed? Agreed. Next thing I have on my list here is the RF 35mm. It's better than Sigma. Fight me on it. And lastly, I have the RF 16mm, which I use for videos, for vlogs, for YouTube, for wide scenes that the 24-70 does not come useful for. And that's about it for my bag. Like I said, this is my usual work gear, so the stuff that does not fit in here, which are my tethering cables, my, I don't know, flash remote, other cables, my computer, all of those go in a separate tote bag because those are for, not for me, but for the person doing the tethering, which is usually my assistant. Anyway, I change the configuration of this bag depending on what I need, so when I actually have to take my film cameras and my Mamiya, I would just reorganize these because these sponges or these cushions are detachable. So I just make it more useful. Anyway, that's it for my work bag. Let me know if you have any questions, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.